Alrighty, ladies and gents, welcome to new stream. We're gonna start playing some Xenoblade. No, it's a little late. It took a little bit longer of a break between Amiibo Festival and this, which, by the way, didn't hate it. Amiibo Festival, not entirely bad. It was he-ite, as they say. Definitely will be streaming it again sometime. But now's not the time for that. A little bit of a weird box going on here. Let me adjust that. Nope. Left. Right, we should be... why not? Let's just full screen. We don't need the background. This is, one of my favorite games of all time. Probably, I'd say, depends on the day, but goes between second and third favorite game of all time. Majora's Mask is just hard to top. Depends on how I feel about Breath of the Wild sometimes. But I really, really enjoy this game. To the extent that
Long ago,
I decided I wanted to stream it.
The world was nothing more than an endless sea.
It was a very
cloaked
long game.
in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined.
I'll try not to commentate over cutscenes too much, because it's also a very story-driven game.
Then two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis.
I don't know how often I'll be streaming this. Often enough, I suppose. We will be finishing this before Xenoblade Chronicles 2 comes out, though. That I can guarantee. If it starts getting close, and we're nowhere near the end of the game, we'll have to maybe play it a bit more frequently then.
The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained. Eons have passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
There we go, we'll just full screen the game. We don't need my branding on there at all. It's not necessary. I'd rather make this more about the game than about me. There's a lot of people still haven't played this game. I would recommend you play it before watching my streams.
Get away from me!
But that's up to you. If you came here for me, first of all, you made a mistake by doing that. But I won't stop you. I just wanted to do another playthrough of this game before Xenoblade 2 came out. So
They're
yeah,
advancing down our weak right flank.
these streams will be pretty long. I don't know how long
For a
tonight's
bunch
will
of
be,
soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two.
but
We'll see.
yeah, that should be everything. To wrap it up, I won't go full on tutorial mode or whatever like I do with some other games. Just relax and play a pretty serious
We've been
game
given
for
the
once.
order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
I've also said many times before that this is a very quotable game.
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies.
As you may notice,
We have the Monado.
all of
With
the
this,
voice acting
the
is
future is
British.
ours for the taking.
Stupid beast.
Very nice charm.
Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can
Wasn't
tell by just
exactly
looking at you.
intentional,
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine.
but it
Don't
really
worry,
adds a
I'm
lot
still
of
in
character
control.
to the game.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Boy, you two, we've been ordered to pull back. I'm leaving.
Well, I
I've
say you're
quoted that
coming with
line a
us.
few times.
What would we do without those?
The enemy's second
It's not necessarily like super quotable, but just for me,
It's now or never,
because I love this
Dunban.
game so much,
Let's show them what we got.
I quote it a lot,
We'll give them a warm,
even just the
harmless
smallest of
welcome.
lines.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Ha. What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
Just get thrusted straight into battle. Come on, Mumka. Yeah, I know how to play this game. I am playing with the classic controller. It's the only way to play this game. Not accurate. You can play it with a nunchuck too, like Wiimote and nunchuck, but classic controller is the way to go.
The time is now.
If, for some reason, you know what, I was going to go in tutorial mode again and I was going to explain to you this game. I won't. If you want to know how to play this game, I'd suggest looking up, like, Chugga Conroy's playthrough or something. He did a pretty good Let's Play series. Took him a long time to put it together. He deserves the, recognition, I suppose. For lack of better term.
Looks like we managed to survive.
The music is also very fantastic. What are these dudes do? These two dudes doing? They're like, you've never noticed them before. I should probably enchant actually, as opposed to using Buster. The time is coming. Could have finished him myself, but we'll just use Buster. It's not too hard. I'm not even sure if anyone can die in that battle or not. I don't think they're strong enough to kill you.
You've got to be kidding.
It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, Let's even the odds a bit.
You heard him.
Dixon, Munka, let's do this.
Most of the voice acting in this game is pretty spot on, I'd say. I can't really recall any off-putting moments. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I'm not sure yet, but
You alright?
need I say more when I say,
Take this!
those of you who've seen the trailer will know what I'm talking about.
Munka, what are you doing? That way
What's the audio levels, by the way? Looking a little too loud for my tastes.
So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting
Hopefully that's a little better.
Mumka, you dirty.
You dirty. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you boys. Wait.
And there he goes. Little bitch.
If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dumban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Fun fact,
Dumban.
my
What are you
PC
playing at?
that I have, I named the PC Dunban
I'll just come and get them an order whenever
because
they quiet
Dixon
down.
refers to Dunban as
Gonna
the
be mine.
Beast. Huh? Pretty good zany joke? Huh? Huh? Ah!
Oh no, please. No!
That looks painful. Poor Mumcar, already dead.
The people of Bionis.
Lasted
This is reason if you think you
0.924
can pick us
seconds
off,
on his
You
own.
are sorely mistaken.
So here is the infamous zoom out. One of the greatest parts about Xenoblade Chronicles, and it's coming back in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, is the fact that the world takes place on the body, plural, bodies of two giant deceased titans, the one from the very opening cutscene. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is doing a very similar thing. I don't know if it's exactly the same, but they mentioned something about titans in the E3 Nintendo gameplay.
A Mechon M71. I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries.
This game also has a lot of cutscenes, by the way.
No good. It's broken.
10 hours worth, in fact. 10 hours of
The
this
joint
game
section,
is purely
it's
cutscene.
buckled. It's completely useless.
All of it rendered in-game. This is about a 100-hour game. Maybe 120. Depending on how thorough you are with things.
An M69.
What's up, Prime Man?
Its armor would be perfect for making
Late response,
a shield.
but hi.
If I can just get it off, I should be able to. Shulk!
It's Rhine time! Sorry.
Rhine. It's not a Mechon.
Ah!
It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mechon armor as a shell.
I'm never gonna stop doing that, guys.
When it's down, use your arts to finish it
It's
off.
over, Anakin. No, it just began, Anakin. Here we go, gonna do it again. Ah! See? Shulk just did it. Shulk's joining in on the fun, too. Yeah, I know how to play this game, but thank you, though. Alright. Yes, yes, I know about crits.
Alright, I'm feeling it.
Alright, we can do it.
We can do
We can
this.
definitely do this.
We could definitely do this. Sorry, I was wrong.
We win.
900% of my commentary this playthrough will just be me quoting everything that happens. So, expect little to no originality.
How good are we?
How good are we?
Eat this. Now it's right time. Right, you're a lifesaver. All right, I'm feeling it. I need to be even stronger.
Talking about. Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah, but thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony's gonna be really happy.
I'm more worried about
How's
you
the
than
audio
shell.
levels, by the way, Prime Man?
Oh, whatever.
I can't tell.
Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a
For
decent
myself.
weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel.
Maybe
He's pretty scary.
the game
Tell me
too
about
loud?
Sorry.
Or am I
didn't
too
mean for you to
quiet,
come all the
maybe?
way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
Or maybe it's just right. Or maybe it's Maybelline. I will be constantly talking about the music in this game, which is fantastic. Definitely my favorite soundtrack of any video game. Xenoblade as a series is just superb. Superb.
Take this. Beat. We can definitely do this. Eat this. We win.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
I think the levels might be good. I'm not sure though.
I'm powering up.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Now it's right. We can definitely do this.
Not even a challenge.
Nice job. Take this. Hammer. Boom. How good are we?
Yeah, this is
I don't know.
I'm feeling it.
I'm really bad at commentating kind of slow-paced games. So these might be just like relatively quiet
Let's
streams.
stay focused.
I'm gonna try not to let them be that way, but you're just kind of grinding out, you know? Not always too terribly much to say. I assume this will probably be a game I stream again some other day, or some other time rather.
Let's go.
I'm sure this won't be my only playthrough I ever do
We
of
can
it.
do it. One down. Right, you're a lifesaver.
You are a
Good job,
lifesaver.
everyone. Let's not lose our heads, though.
Can't choke on Ryan.
Backslash. Hammer. Hit me. All right, I'm feeling it. Now it's right time. We can definitely do this.
Do the achievements carry over from
Not even a challenge.
my other
Piece of
playthroughs? Because I've done a few playthroughs of this game. I've done 2 on the Wii, or rather 3 on the Wii. I haven't finished any of them, but I know the entire plot of the game. I've gotten very close to beating this, but let's just say a certain one of the last areas, not the last area, but the one before it,
I'm feeling it. Let's keep up the pressure.
is pretty brutal.
We can definitely do this. Hammer. Strike.
can feel the power. That's what I'm talking about.
So I never got past that zone, but I know the end of this game. I know all of the plot points. But I've also played this game on the 3DS remake. I've tried it out from a friend's copy.
Just one. I'm powering up. I'm feeling it. Not long now. Boom. Don't mess with the best.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
And then the other playthrough was pretty thorough, actually. And I got all the way up to Sword Valley, and then I just kind of stopped because other things were coming out.
Backslash! Come on! Split edge!
Oh,
We can definitely do this! We got through that pretty good!
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Right, you're a lifesaver!
Now it's right time.
Alright, I'm feeling
Break a
it!
sweat.
feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
Split edge! Come on! Beat! Backslash!
Oh!
We can definitely do this! Turn! Eat this!
What's some things we can talk about? Because Xenoblade's kind of like one of those games where you just kind of gotta talk about some other stuff for it to really be interesting.
You crack me up, Shulk.
Eat this! Let's keep up the pressure!
I've been meaning to talk about the SNES Classic on stream, but I really haven't
I'm feeling it!
taken the chance to do it, even when I was playing the NES Classic on stream the other day. I didn't really take the time to
Jokers.
talk about it. What a bunch of jokers. That's one that will happen a few times. But I'm pretty indifferent with the SNES Classic, believe it or not.
We can do it!
I'm powering up.
I like it on paper, of course.
Challenge.
Piece of cake!
I mean, I like my NES Classic. I paid way too goddamn much for that shit, but I like it. I'm glad I have one. Because I am a pretty big Nintendo fan myself, and it almost seems like a sin for me to not own one. But then again, Nintendo doesn't want me to own one, so what do I know?
You're a lifesaver! We can definitely do this!
All right, we came through.
Piece of cake!
This should go without saying, but the SNES Classic definitely needs to have a lot less, or I'm sorry, a lot more stock.
Not long now.
Let's go!
It can't be something that they just kind of like, oh,
Don't mess with the
people
best.
want this, but only like 10 of them. I get it. If they don't want to make, if they don't want to overstock on them. But the Super Nintendo,
Let's keep up the pressure!
specifically the Super Nintendo, is a little bit more, I feel, profitable than the NES was. Just because you always see people asking for SNES games to be like remade or brought to Virtual Console or whatever. Never really hear people ask for Ghosts and Goblins or the original Mario Brothers. They're good games, but most NES games haven't really aged well. Which is why a lot of people just don't really care to ask for them. We get them anyways. And I'm not necessarily complaining, but it is something that, like, well, I'd rather have this, the Super Nintendo Classic, which to me is a much better idea. I feel that a lot more SNES games pulled up today
Let's not lose our heads, though.
as opposed to NES games. For instance, the original Zelda. a very, very difficult game today. I played it on stream a couple weeks ago. Very difficult game, but not necessarily in a good way. It was more on the game than it really was on me. I mean, yes, I could have had some better reactions, maybe. Like, I was very slow to react to certain things. But the game doesn't really have a whole lot going for it. It's not a bad game again, but it's just there's more. Later Zelda games definitely did things better. But that's just me personally. I feel that A Link to the Past, however, still holds up today. Now, granted, I actually don't like A Link to the Past all that much. I don't dislike it. I just don't hold it very highly. Didn't really grow up with it. Played it every now and then on GBA, but not really. I was definitely more of a 3D Zelda fan until more recently.
I better stop in at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right, see you later.
There he goes. It's no longer Rhine time, guys. Rhine time is over. Yeah, I know how to play this game, but thank you, game. Very handy thing, though, is if you do skip your cutscene, those, like, tutorials or whatever, with this game, you can just press plus or whatever just to get them back, which is super nice. It's been about 9 months since I've played this game, I think. Maybe, I feel like I played it right at the beginning of 2017, so maybe not. That would not be 9 months, that'd be at least 6. It's been a while though, so I don't remember exactly everything, and I never really studied this game. I've never 100%ed it, and I probably will never 100% it. Go with this one. This one's a pretty good weapon for Ryan when we get him back. Alright, let's sell some things before we do that.
Cause we gotta sell the junk. We need the monies. Give me the monies.
Okay. This is what we want. Most of this stuff is just stuff that's good for selling. You can use it for other things, but generally I sell most of it. The Collectopedia is definitely something that is worth like keeping all that nice stuff for, though. This is a game where you don't have to do a lot of grinding at all, actually. If any, honestly. As long as, like... The way I define grinding is you specifically have to go out of your way to fight enemies, so as long as you're fighting what's along the beaten path, and then you're doing a good chunk of the side quests, not all of them, but a good chunk of them, and you're exploring, then you won't need to ever backtrack and do grinding in any sort of way. This game gives you experience for just, like, going to places, and I fucking love it. A lot of RPGs need to do this, and I don't know why they don't. Not to mention the agility stat is broken. Yeah. I don't know, like, all the, like, super deep details with this game.
I mean, how can you like it so much if it's only your second favorite game of all time?
I don't know. This is just a game that I just really love the story, and it's just ever since I played through it the first time, I just fucking fell in love with it, really. Trying to change the time, but my brain can't. Brain machine broke.
Get the side quests.
That doesn't sound good. Alright guys. Are you ready for the Xenoblade Chronicles speedrun? This game actually has a speedrun. I think the world record's like 6 hours or something like that. For any percent. I don't do speedruns, but I do watch quite a few of speedruns from my friend. I should probably not whistle. Where is this? Oh, you're right here. You can see all the side quests on the minimap, which is very handy. But sometimes I kind of get lost and I'm like, oh, there's a side quest, and then you're looking for it, and it's like right in front of you, but you're just looking at the map instead of the actual world, so you're just getting really confused. Vegetals. Yeah, absolutely, this is a great game. Late response is late response, but this is a game that I feel like just I could pick up and play at any time. Well, arguably. For the gameplay. The game itself is not too complicated. I like the gameplay a lot, actually. It's standard RPG stuff, but it's got its own, like, twist to it that makes it pretty special. At least for me. You know.
Hi there.
Oi there. Oi.
Hi there.
Sorry, but it was you or us. This guy's got a few side quests for us, actually. But getting back to what I was saying about the SNES Classic, though,
Hi there.
is I definitely feel that the SNES Classic is a lot better of a deal than the NES Classic would ever be. Simply because SNES Classic, or SNES games, are just overall a lot easier to play. Not just in difficulty, but like they're easy to play in a fun way, you know? Like NES games, they all just throw you straight in with really only a few games having any sort of like expedition or epilogue or whatever. Ghosts and Goblins kind of had like a little cutscene before you started it, and that's pretty much all you get, is just like a
Oh no, the princess is gone. Alright, now go play the game.
which was good, but they're all, not all of them, but quite a few NES games are pretty difficult to just like know what the fuck's happening. If I would have streamed Ghosts and Goblins and there wasn't people in the chat, which I'm grateful that there was, because I wouldn't have known what the fuck I was doing. We're just gonna go on ahead. We'll explore all the shit later. I do pretty thorough exploring in Xenoblade. I won't be 100%ing this, but I will be checking out each of the areas pretty extensively, just because it's what I like to do, and it's what I will be doing with Xenoblade 2. Hopefully. I have this weird tendency with both this game and Xenoblade Chronicles X,
What the
where...
hell are you playing at?
Hang on.
Uh-oh. The Colonel's
Remind me what I was saying later.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the force?
This dude's pea great.
We were trying to go as fast
I don't want to interrupt this cutscene.
But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds. I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine, they win.
It's a good line.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform! Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of
Also,
the crash damaged the ether conduction cable.
It's probably
The ether fuel
noteworthy.
proceeded to
I just
leak
heard a
out, and now the
firework,
cylinder
and that
is
reminded
empty.
me.
Well, change the cylinder
4th of
then.
July weekend.
Can't you even do something as simple as that?
There's gonna be some fireworks. You
auxiliary
might hear
cylinders
them,
have all
you
been
might
used
not.
up.
Hopefully
It'll
not.
be 3 days until more come in, sir.
Just keep that in
I
mind.
told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve.
I
Sorry,
apologize
sir.
if
You're
it bothers
nothing
you.
but slackers.
I've done everything I can to cancel it out as best I could.
Old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
Anyways, as I was saying, I have this tendency with Xenoblade and Xenoblade Chronicles 2X, sorry, where, like, I played through the game for the plot the first time, and I did, like, no exploring. And I had to do grinding, because I didn't fight all the enemies on the path and such, so... It's really easy to be like, ooh, I want to know what the next story detail is, because Xenoblade just has that good of a story.
What's up?
Which we'll all come to find soon enough. But I definitely had a tendency to, like... There's Ryan over there.
Who's this?
To just, like, rush through areas and not really pay that much attention, so... If I could give you any advice, it's to take your time with the regions. The plot's good. If you really care about the plot that much, I would recommend just, like, actually sitting through the 10 hours of all the cutscenes. Just watching it and then playing the game, for the game itself. The plot is very good, and I would honestly more recommend to just not do that. But if you're gonna rush through areas of the game, then I would probably suggest maybe just watching all the cutscenes together. This area of Colony 9 is pretty useless from what I remember. It's more stuff here, like, later, when you have, like, more affinity with the region or whatever, but pretty early game, it's actually pretty useless. Just accept every side quest you see, always, as well. Just... You're not gonna do all of them, but... Unless you're trying to 100% the game. But you're not gonna do all of them, but just accepting the side quests, oftentimes, if you've already explored the region it counts for,
Dixon! When did you get back to
already,
Colony 9?
like, you might have some of the
Just
collectibles
now.
already, which is
I
super
see you've
nice.
been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes
That's why you're
really
excited for
helped.
Xenoblade 2, because of the combo of the godlike
So you
narrative
can activate it now, then.
from the first and the
Well,
exploration and combat
Anyone
from
can
X.
activate it. The
Yeah, I
problem
agree.
is
X definitely
controlling
had a
it.
lot more fun of
Yeah. For
exploration, but
everyone except him.
this one is definitely not
Yes.
bad.
If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado,
And
we
again,
could
this is
surpass any
my
military
favorite
force in
plot
the world.
of any game ever.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
it's still only conjecture. But
I'll
it's
do my
starting to
best
look
not
like
to
the
spoil
Monado
it.
might be something far more significant
should be
than just
pretty
a
good.
weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's
I
activated.
apologize if I do talk over
What I know
cutscenes,
is
but there
the
are
central piece is made from
subtitles there for
multi-layered
you.
glass. The symbol appears
If this
on the
is
top layer, and
somehow
each
your
layer
first
is
time
constructed
encountering this
differently.
game.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different
Generally, I'll try to be
layers.
quiet, but
Which means
Then I talk
The
about being
Monado
quiet
might
while not
conceal
being
even
quiet.
more power. Am I right?
If we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured. Come on, get a move on.
What would you say your favorite region from this game
Like
is?
that. I haven't gone yet.
Chat. Mine personally is probably Sword Valley or maybe the Satoral Marsh. Just because of the nighttime music there.
It was the Monado. It was controlling me.
Who's my favorite character?
Even so,
Probably either
it saved
Ricky or
us.
Ryan.
Saved our future.
Shulk's good. He's a good main character, but I just love Ryan and Ricky. Specifically their interactions with each other as well.
Well, I better get the supplies.
Gunban's also very good. All of the characters are really good. I don't think I dislike anyone.
I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then.
I could say
I'll
I
see
have
you
a
later.
least favorite, sure. I don't know if I could say I have a favorite, though.
Shulk, you're spending too much time
My
in the
least favorite
lab.
would probably be
Either
Melia.
that or rummaging for junk
but I
in
don't
the
dislike her.
scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.
Yeah, honestly, the cast is pretty great. Just everything about this game. There are problems with it. I will not hide that. There are problems with it. But everything it does right is just done so right that it's just it's good spaghetti. Good spaghetti and meatballs. But no bacon. Bacon is prohibited.
Are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just
Why would
mean
you
I'm
say that?
prepared.
Dunban!
Okay.
Dunban's actually pretty
More
good too.
importantly, eat up before it gets
Fuck.
cold.
Everyone is just...
I made something really special today.
This game has just like
Don't feel like you need to
amazing
stay here
writing,
then, Fiona.
honestly.
Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say
Same,
it's
though.
delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
Yeah, the dialogue
I...
is good.
I'm not
The
finished
voice
yet.
acting is good.
I have to be prepared to use the Monado
There's-
again.
No game is, I feel, has perfect voice acting. This game comes pretty damn close, but there are a few... I can't remember them off the top of my head, but I do remember there's like a few where I was like, oh, that didn't really sound natural, but I think that's almost impossible to ask of any game that isn't American developed. Or rather, it's impossible to ask for a game to be translated and to have a spot-on perfect voice.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon,
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not
Yeah,
there right
as I
now.
said before, this is
Really?
definitely favorite
I just sent him out to
RPG,
get some fresh air.
second or third favorite
You
game
know
of all
where he'd
time,
have gone.
depending on how I feel
Outlet
about Breath
Park.
of the Wild.
That's the
Some days I
one.
like Breath of the Wild more
Okay.
than this, some
Thanks,
days
Dixon.
I like this more. Which, speaking of which, fuck that Master Trials or whatever the fuck that just came out for Breath of the Wild. Fucking, this shit's difficult as all hell. I'll stream it eventually, but where am I going? I'll stream it eventually, but holy shit. There's a Lionel on the Great Plateau. A level 2 Lionel. Side quests. See, and just like that, literally seconds into the field and we've already completed a side quest. That's why you just need to just fucking straight out of the gates accept every side quest you see. Even if you don't intend on doing it. You never know. You could just accidentally do it. Gold Lionels. I have yet to fight one. Because I haven't gotten off the plateau with Master Mode yet. I did mess around with,
I know you can.
and got all the DLC gear in the file that I already had. Majora's Mask is, of course, beautiful. A little bummed out that none of the gear can be upgraded, but it is what it is. That fucking Master Trials mode is, or whatever, the sword thing with the sword, where you put the sword in the ground and then he's like, teleport, roll out.
I can do it.
Very difficult.
I know. Run, hit, kill.
I died on like
or
fucking
something.
floor 6 to the Talus.
Power smash. Screw.
I can't imagine how fucking insane that shit is on Master Mode.
Run, hit, kill, or something.
See you over here. You can't escape me, little skeeter.
You're mine. Screw edge.
Do the achievements carry over between files? Cause I have yet to see like getting an achievement. Where are they at? Are they in this one? Journal. Achievements. No? Huh. It's weird. It felt like I should have gotten the backslash one, where you attack an enemy from the backslash. I thought I should have gotten that, but I didn't see getting it. Maybe I did and I just missed it. Moonflower. I do like that Breath of the Wild is a little bit more challenging now, though.
Hidden form.
It's definitely hard the first time you play it, but after you get all the shit, it becomes so easy, just like any other Zelda, really. Having 30 hearts, or 27, depending on if you go for stamina,
You're mine.
definitely doesn't help with
Hidden form.
the idea of the hardest Zelda. But
We can do it. I know we can.
I definitely really like Breath of the Wild a lot. Which is weird, because generally speaking, this game, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and Breath of the Wild are like the only like open world games that I've really found myself fully invested in. I like the concept of open world. I like the idea that I can make my own routes, but I do like a lot more structure to my game. Which might be why I like this a little bit more than X. This is definitely a lot more of a linear plot. Whereas X kind of like, the plot's there, but you don't have to do it. This is... the exploration is there, but you don't have to do it, kind of, in a sense. Which, hopefully, Xenoblade 2 is, as they say, a mixture of the both. Right? It's about to get better with Xenoblade 2. Hopefully so.
It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The
I don't know if I've ever actually seen this cutscene at night before.
It must have a secret.
Not that it really makes too big of a difference, but still, a weird detail.
Destroy so many Mechon, and why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Sure.
Definitely seems like a cutscene that should happen during the day.
Fiora. This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Sandwich.
Oh, Shulk. You say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious.
Can't get myself a
But
new
today,
drink.
it's amazing.
But yeah, I did. It's right
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual,
Hiding.
I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Around the corner on my desk.
Oh, nothing.
Silly drink. Oof.
Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Fiora,
Yeah.
yes.
I'd forgotten what it feels
Very
like.
good
I never thought it
female
could be so quiet here.
protagonist.
You're spending too much
Character.
time with Ryan. You're getting used
Not
to all the
overly
noise he makes.
sexualized.
Yeah, maybe.
Not really sexualized at all, actually.
It's
Just a
so
genuinely
peaceful.
good character.
You know, Shulk,
They developed her,
I
I
hope
feel like, as a
everything can be like
character
this
first, and
always.
then was just like, oh, well, she's a girl. Okay.
Huh?
Generally, I don't really care too much about that kind of stuff, but
strange.
it's a
There
good,
hasn't been much fooling
good
me.
detail when things are good. I suppose. I'm bad at talking. Why I stream. Well, welcome to the party.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
I've never done all the, like, heart-to-hearts in this game. How much do all the heart-to-hearts add to the plot? I know there's, like, some, like, there's a lot of the character development is with the heart-to-hearts. Yeah. Blech. Hey, Shulk. You remember that time we watched the sunrise right here? Probably won't do British accents on these. It was when we were quite young. Yeah, I remember. We came because you and Dunban. You had the big falling out. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Really, it had nothing to do with you. But I still dragged you and made you stay up all night. Ah! I'm glad we did it, even though it was only that one time. We talked for hours about our hopes and dreams, and then you fell asleep on my arm as we looked up at the stars. Arm! Sorry. Internal meme. What is it? Oh no. Oh, Shulk. I have this terrible feeling I said something really embarrassing. Like when I wanted to get married. You don't remember what I said back then? Looks like quite a bit of them, so it adds a lot to the characters. Yeah. Oh shit, is this... I forget. I think it's kind of... Which one's the better choice here? Shit. I can't remember. Gotta look it up. Unless someone in chat knows. Kind of? Okay. Thank you. Anyway, that's the end of that conversation. Let's talk about something else. Okay, whatever you say, Fiora. Yes, I think he pulled it off and he doesn't even suspect a thing. I hope he remembers one day. Ooh. But for now, let's just a bit too embarrassing. There's only 2. Heartwarming. Okay, so we did get achievements. I was just fucking blind. Giant hornet. I'll show you my giant hornet. You know what? That was inappropriate. Don't do that again. Oh, here we go. This isn't Xenoblade X. There is fall damage. I kind of like how Xenoblade X didn't have any fall damage. Like, it was weird. It feels like it should be there, but... I don't know. It's kind of neat that you can just fucking jump off any cliff and like, oh, well, you're fine. Kind of relates to the story, but even just as a gameplay mechanic. Pretty neat. Pretty neato. Alright, let's talk to the person. This is not till later. There's a person somewhere around here. I saw the thing. I see it. Where is it? It's you. There we go. And the red is... Where's the red? Wait, is it the same dude? Who's the red?
Good day.
I don't think it's this guy. Well, the buggy to run it, and not you. Ooh.
Good day.
Who's this red? What? Is it you? Who the fuck is this red one?
Yes?
You know who I'm talking about, right? That captain, of course. Emmy Leader. You'll find her in the military what? Military district near the headquarters. God damn, am I dyslexic or what? Where are they? Right around the corner? Where the fuck is this person at? Why am I stupid? Well, I know why I'm stupid. Oh. It wasn't a person, it was an orb. We just keep getting stronger. We're just on and on and on.
Hello.
Hey you. Hey you. John Madden. Mark. Okay, so now I gotta talk to Grandma. There is a side quest here, I believe, during the day. I will not be able to recall, like, all the little details once we get past, like, Colony 6 or so. Like I've said, I've played this game about, like, 5 times. I've gotten to Colony 6 in 2 of those playthroughs. The other playthrough was to, the region before the last. And then after the other one was, Sword Valley. Sorry, oh. He was there, but he went away. Okay, let's roll back time, I guess. Very handy that you can do this. I know you're here. Where are you at?
Who's there?
This is a weird, awkward angle for you to talk to me to, but I don't even care.
Okay. Thanks, young'un.
I'll give it my best shot. Where is this other person? I see it. I see it. It's you. Really needs to find the things. Okay, I'll find your treasure. I suppose I could do that. I already found it, though, because I'm that cool. I am totes my goats rad. I swear. I swear I'm cool, guys. No need to doubt. A Ham's boy called Lucas. Why does every game have Lucas? Where is Lucas? I don't know if I've done this side quest before, actually. Okay. We'll do things with this letter. Like show it to everybody. Okay. This person, where are you? I know you're here. Somewhere. There you are. Going in your shop. Needs bugs. Another handy thing about this game is that all the like side quests or whatever that have you like collecting shit, most of them, there are some, but most of them don't actually have you like return to the person. And it doesn't even take from like your stock, so as long as you just have 2 in your inventory at one time, for this one quest, for instance, we'll get it, and then we can just put them in our Collectopedia, so... Oh yeah, you already got that one. What I'm talking about, just accept side quests, and half the time they'll be done for you. Don't think there's anything on this road for us. Not this early in game. I'll check it just to be sure though. Nope. Okay, we'll head back. Definitely need to get a quick step gem as fast as we can though. Oh. Fiora's best girl? Yes. I'm gonna try and play as Fiora for quite a bit. At least in the opening segments, we'll play for her for quite a while. As long as we can. I think she gets taken away from us right up here, if I recall correctly though. But we can just go... I think we just advance the plot a little bit and then we get her back. Oh,
Ryan?
back to Rhine time.
Ryan, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
No, I'm just
Oh shit. Spook. Oh no, not that thing. What are these machines doing exactly? Oh, well, she's dead. Rip.
Ryan!
Never mind, she's fine. Monado can't
Are you
cut
okay?
people.
I'm fine.
It's broken.
Oh, jeez.
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people. More importantly, what were you thinking, Ryan?
Oh,
Sorry.
jeez, Ryan.
I came to ask a
It's all
favour,
your
but
fault.
you weren't here. And I saw the Monado and...
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes. Is your body still feeling numb? We have to be very careful with the Monado. It's not a toy.
I know, man. I just wanted to touch it. Didn't know it would do that.
I kind of
Sorry.
wish we got like a Xenoblade
But is it
HD as
true?
opposed to the 3DS
The
port.
Monado really
Don't
can't
get me
cut
wrong,
people.
the portability is
pattern in
great
that
and all,
circle.
but
Or maybe it's a symbol.
I just wish it
I
looked
think
just
it
a
shows
wee
which
bit better.
power the
It's not
Monado has at the
too
moment.
bad, but it's definitely
think
last gen
it's-
graphics.
A symbol.
Well,
The animation's
if
pretty
I can
good,
find a way to
actually.
increase the number of symbols, I should.
I'm sure that's all very clever. But why were you more worried about a
Some of
machine
the textures
than
are
you,
just a little low res.
Well,
So,
I just explained why.
That's not the point.
yeah.
Sorry.
Jeez, Shulk. Everyone's done goofing today. They're getting beamed. Tag your friends so they can get beamed. Oh. There he goes. Into the future. It's like one of those brain memes.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge.
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
Your blade. Shulk. Your Xenoblade.
Shulk! Shulk!
What on Bionis happened there?
Ryan.
I also love how they replaced,
Are you
like,
okay?
what on earth
Does
with
it
what in
hurt?
Bionis and
No.
stuff like that. Little
Ryan.
details.
When you held the Monado,
There's no reason
Did you
for the
see
hums
anything?
to be, or
You
for
know,
humans to be
like
hums, but they
a
are.
blue blade made of light came out. Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped.
No, I guess
And then
kind of,
Time
depending
had
on.
stopped.
So, was it
I don't
only
want to
me
get
who
too
saw
deep
that?
into it because I might
That
spoil
sounds
something,
strange.
but.
Is it another Monado thing?
Who knows? Anyway, no matter how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold it. Looks like Dunban really is the only one who can use it.
Goodbye,
I
Dunban.
won't let my brother use it ever again.
Good boy,
Not
Dunban.
after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah. Old Square Tash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is neither here nor there, really. Although, actually, he did end up hitting me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
Whoa.
1,000.
Yeah.
I would lose
Now I have
count
to go all the
if
way
I
to
had
the
to do like
Magmel ruins
1,000
and back.
squats or
So
sit-ups,
you
and
have
then
to go
I'd
and
just have
collect
to
the
start
Easter
over.
cylinders.
That's the one. They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the damage has been repaired. They can't move without the ether
It would have
engine.
to be
And it seems like the
electronically
fueling
done
station's
for
all
me
out.
in order for me to
Is
be
the
able to
mobile
actually know
artillery
if
that
I've
big
done all
machine that crashed
1,000.
in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah. Knew you would.
Hold on. The Magmel ruins are in Tephra Cave, right? I heard that there's a Mel lizard nest there. I couldn't take it if anything happened
I'm also
to
a
Shulk.
pleb when it
He's
comes to working
delicate.
out, though, so
Not
that's
like
just
you,
me.
Ryan.
What are you on about?
I'll be fine. I can take care of myself.
But
Okay, I got it. I'll make you a promise. Shulk won't even get a scratch.
Not one
a promise
scratch.
doesn't mean
Nope.
much coming from you.
Proceeds. Cut to like 10 minutes from
You don't
now
trust me at all.
when we're fighting
Nah,
a
she doesn't
unique
mean
monster and I'm just getting my ass fucking handed to me. Not even a scratch. Alright. Okie do, let's go on ahead and go explore this world, shall we? Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. Yes, Sir Surge from Gaming Outlet. Fool. I am Sir Surge from Sir Surge Outlet. Hey, Peter. Peter. Anyone remember those Bear memes? I actually recently discovered them. But I think they're an old meme. Just like my jokes. Just in general. Old meme. You know, we could have just fast traveled. Why am I not fast traveling? It's a good question. Good question, Morty. Why aren't you forced traveling, Morty?
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to Ryan.
Okay.
Raid!
Wow!
We can definitely do this! Whoa,
Is this my first playthrough? No, this is like my probably like 5th or so. This would be, technically speaking, this would be like my 3rd like serious attempt at a playthrough. I've done a few playthroughs where I've gotten up to like Colony 6 or so. But I just wanted to play through this again because, fuck it, Xenoblade 2 is coming out soonish. Ending of the year, so why not?
now it's right time. Whoa, down! Ha! That was too easy.
Just finish your 5th
Let's not lose our
playthrough,
heads, though.
3rd 100%. Yeah, I've never 100% of this game. I don't know if I will.
Right, let's do this. Let me out.
Generally speaking, I do like the 100% games, but very, very particular about which games I actually do go ahead and 100%. Very, like usually like a platformer, like usually I can just like go through a level, I could like 100% a platformer in like a week or so. So I'd do that. I'd like to 100% this game just once, maybe one time.
We got through that pretty good. Let's not lose our heads, though.
No, don't lose your heads.
We can't lose.
But I
Leave
don't
it
know.
to Ryan.
I will be doing most of the side quests, not all of them though. There will be a few, like specifically the like collecting stuff.
We can do it.
I won't bother with that. All of them.
Eat this.
I will be doing
Not even a challenge.
pretty much anything that the chat says I should do, I will do. But other than that, I will mostly be just doing anything that I come across and I remember enjoying.
Definitely do this. I'm powering up. Split edge.
Get out of here.
Don't mess with the best. Cool. Let's keep this up.
Spin to win. Get a quick step gem. When's the quickest I can get a quick step gem? Anyone know? The only important ones are the ones that give you skill trees and Monado Arts. Yeah, I never did all the ones that gave me all the Monado Arts,
Leave it to Ryan.
which is something I regret.
Split edge.
but I just didn't know where they were, and I didn't really want to play this game with a guide. I didn't do too much backtracking, which was probably where I messed up. 25% plus 5% from a skill from 7.
We can't lose. Leave it to Ryan. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
I do know that there's like a glitch in Tephra Cave coming up. Where like, I don't think it's in the 3DS version, but I'm pretty sure it's in this one. Or I could have this backwards, but like you can clip through a wall somewhere that gets you to a point of Tephra Cave that you're not supposed to be until later.
Let's keep up the pressure. Almost there.
And when you're there, then you can like have an enemy follow you to a certain point and like knock you to a later region. Hey, gold chest. Thanks. I think I've done it once. You can get to like level like 20 or not 20, a lot higher than that, I believe. You just be like super OP for like half the game. Doesn't last forever, but definitely pretty good. I believe it's used in speedruns of this game. You lose a ton of AP and SP from doing it.
We can definitely do this. Come on, we can do it. Stream edge. I'm powering up.
Speedrunning is good. I agree. I don't watch too many speedruns, but I do watch a few every now and then. Mainly just Gymnast86 because he's a old friend of mine. Met a while ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The game gives you less of that stuff because it's supposed to give you based on your level, right? This might be a mistake to fight this thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Should probably get Fiora before I do this, but we'll see.
I'm feeling it.
Don't die, Ryan, please. Ryan! No! Run, run. Run. Shuffle. Do the shulk shuffle. I see, yeah. I probably won't do the glitch. I might, like, show it off, maybe. I don't know, I thought about, like, starting, like, something that I've kind of wanted to do on streams. Just, like, doing, like, glitch streams where I just glitch games. Like, go through a list of glitches that are in games and see if I can pull them off. Maybe if I started doing streams like that, then, I'd definitely tackle it then, but I think I'll probably just pass on doing it this time. Because I don't want to miss out on those sick benefits.
I'm feeling it.
Grinding is not something I necessarily want to do.
We can't lose. Let me at him. Come on. Yeah. Bomb. Stream edge. Wow, down. We can definitely do this. Come on, we can do it. Yeah, let's get through that pretty good. Let's not lose our heads though.
Here we go. Here we go.
Everyone, let's go. Leave it to Ryan.
Oh, we got both of them aggroed on me. This might be bad, actually.
I'm feeling it.
Nice.
Let's keep up the pressure. Now it's right time. Yeah. Just
Oh, wasn't too bad at all, actually.
Bring it on! We can definitely do this! Eat this!
Especially going for 100%, it screws you.
Wow, down!
I could imagine
Even stronger!
getting even stronger with a hard K. Strunk. Strumpf. Hello, friends. Why not? Let's
Everyone, let's go!
fight some more.
Leave it to Ryan. Now it's Ryan's
Baby,
I'm feeling it!
Armzu!
Wow, down! Split edge! Eat this!
Eat this thunderbolt.
Definitely do this! Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, Ryan. I'm powering up. Split edge!
Is he getting into it, or is he really feeling it?
Now it's Ryan's time. How good are we? Hammer!
Aggro, please.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Wow! Wow, down! Powering up.
There we go. 420 damage. This game's speed. Oh, I thought it's 5 hours? I thought it was 6. Shit. It's been a while. I don't think I've actually watched the speedrun of it.
Let's do this. Let me
But it's been a while since I looked up the speedrun of this game. I assume people probably still run this.
Nothing like a good fight.
I don't imagine that it's a insanely big speedrunning audience.
Right. Let's do this.
RPGs in general don't seem like. Oh, it's 4:59:24. Wow. Okay. Impressive, especially considering this is like a regularly like 100-hour game to like a casual playthrough.
Let's go.
It's like Breath of the Wild, but even shorter.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Split edge. Man didn't even break a sweat. Piece of cake.
Delicious cake. Sometimes you just gotta quack with confidence, you know?
We can't lose. This one's mine. Right, you're a lifesaver.
Boom.
Split edge. Now it's right time.
New Game Plus is
Definitely do this.
2 hours and 56.
Good are we?
They start with level 99 characters and basically an affinity in that category. Okay. Intradasting. I'm learning today. The chat is teaching me.
We got through that pretty good. Who else wants some?
Who wants some of this fresh Armu milk? Armzu milk. Ooh, sweet wasabi. Reminds me. Where's the Collectopedia? Let's do some of that. So I don't accidentally sell it later. Hey. Ether up. Shulk has decided to go with... What? Oh. I was confused. I accidentally hit a thing on the menu there. Meaning to engage in battle, but the menu was still open. Come on, Serge, you're being dumb. Come on, step it up. You gotta really feel it. Alright, we're feeling it now. Shulk got me back.
We can definitely do this. Right time. I'm really feeling it. Yes, we got through that pretty good. Who else wants some?
The theoretical best right now is closer to 4 hours. Assuming there's like no mistakes, I guess. It's still pretty damn impressive. Is there a movement glitch at all? Like, is there a speed glitch? Trying to imagine. I guess I just need to sit down and like actually watch through the speedrun myself to see how it works, but just trying to imagine like how you get from... 'Cause I assume what they do is they glitch into like one of the last zones. Going to avoid saying names just because of sake of spoilers if there's anyone who hasn't gone through this game. Doubt it, but you never know.
Take this! Come on! Yeah! Bring it on!
No movement glitches.
Is that all you got? Nice
No
job.
item sliding a la Wind Waker. Specifically Wind Waker HD. Only major glitch is the easy level 50, yeah.
Don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Wow, down! Is that all you got? Let's stay focused.
It's pretty impressive actually that this game is that well polished.
Right, let's do this. Leave it to Ryan.
Yeah.
All right, I'm feeling it.
Usually big open world games like this are like pretty broken, but this one's pretty damn polished.
Eat this. Nothing like a good fight.
Let's go with this one.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long.
You won't take long, Ryan.
Eat this.
Even if there was a wrong word, would it help speedruns?
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Story events must be viewed in order. Huh. So then, I'm confused.
Let's keep this up.
How do you get... I guess it's just that level 50 glitch just helps you out that much, right? I mean, the final boss is like level, what, 64? So I suppose if you're just fighting the bosses, maybe by that point you're just already at that level? I don't know, I need to actually like sit down and watch the speedrun to completely comprehend it, I guess. Might be something I end up doing here soon. Where am I going? I don't need to go down there. I need to go up here, get Fiora, and then we'll do some more exploring.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Bring it on. Good job, everyone. Let's not lose our heads, though.
There's another power leveling trick. Interesting. I'll definitely have to, like I said earlier, I'm definitely like kind of low-key interested in like doing glitch streams and such, where just glitch out games, so might have to like write some of this kind of stuff down and try to figure out how to get down some of these glitches and then do them all on stream. Wow.
Nice
Ninja skills with a Z.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long.
Not long at all. It isn't a glitch, it's an intentional game mechanic. Huh. So it's an exploit. I'll fight these dudes later, we just need to get Fiora back. We still got a little bit of exploring to do. I don't generally go through Tefra Cave till I'm about like level 10 or 12. Somewhere in there. Moonflower. Why are there moonflowers on Earth? Or Bionis, whatever the fuck. Trying to kind of see Bionis' leg above us. Interesting. Sorry if I'm just pausing and standing still and reading the chat. I don't know if I'm gonna read all of it out loud or not. I wanted to talk to the dude.
You forgot something. You will be needing the transport cases, right?
Fiora.
I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
Let's go.
I knew she didn't trust me.
Looks like it.
Yeah, now we can do chain attacks.
Yes?
These are all quests for Tefra Cave, I believe.
Yes? Yes?
Also, did that guy just literally just move, like, right here to over there for no reason at all? Become best friends with Shulk and Rhine. Hiccups. Alright, let's do some exploring, shall we? Not quite high enough for the achievement. Has anyone ever anyone in the chat messed around with the Heroes Path thing in Breath of the Wild DLC? I find it really interesting, and like kind of amazing that it remembers every little detail from so many hours ago, even before the DLC came out. Even before I purchased the DLC, it was able to keep track of all this shit. The reason why the cutscene thing is there is because of triggers. You seem to know a lot about the speedruns for this game. Something I don't. Wah! Wah! Walio.
Shulk! You did it!
Everyone, let's go! Come on, we can do it!
You have the DLC and haven't had a chance to play it yet?
I really like how far I can do it! I know I can! We've definitely gotten stronger.
Oh shit, dude. Oh shit, dog. You got your feet wet. Oh shit, dog. You gonna get your feet wet. Oh. Damn, dog.
I feel stronger.
What a bunch of jokers.
What a bunch of jokers.
Right, let's do this.
I'm gonna go all out.
Let me at him.
Oops, didn't mean to heal there.
That was perfect for a
Wasn't
chain
paying
attack.
attention. What happened? Oh, chain attack. Right. Yeah, no chain attacks. Thank you, though. Let's do it. Why not?
Okay, here we go. Yeah! Ryan, you're up. I know.
What's Ryan got? You should play as Ryan for a little bit.
Fiora.
Alrighty! Lacerate! Hang on! We're not finished!
Got it. Take. We got through that pretty good.
Boom.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Right, let's keep
I
going.
love chain attacks, by the way. I was a bit disappointed that they didn't come back in X. Overdrive is nice in X. I don't entirely understand it, but it was a nice change of pace, I suppose. Make itself a little bit more different from this game.
Everyone.
You hated X. Oh. I didn't hate X, I actually liked it quite a bit.
Right, let's keep going.
Let's not lose our heads, dog. But don't drop your guard.
This should be easy.
This won't take long.
It's definitely a different game from this one, and I don't hold it nearly as high as I hold this game, but I still definitely like it. It's probably in my top 20 games of all time. Not quite top 10. Maybe top 15. I'm not sure where exactly I'd place it, but I do like it. It's one of my favorite Wii U games.
Good job, everyone. Let's not lose our heads, though.
Should be okay if we fight like
We
this.
don't lose our heads though. Come on, Shock. We all really feel it.
Yeah, I can agree. The story wasn't the greatest, and I am a pretty big stickler for story in games. Usually, I think story is something that can, if it's got a bad story and bad gameplay, then what do you got going for it?
This won't take long.
In Xenoblades, both the Xenoblade games, I wouldn't say I play necessarily for the gameplay. Like I said earlier, this game is fun to play. It's not something that, like, I would say, oh, you like this game, right? Like, if someone just completely didn't care about story, right? Like, oh, you like this, the way this game plays, so I would recommend to you Xenoblade. Not necessarily. I do like what Xenoblade does to differentiate itself from other RPGs, such as not forcing you to grind all the time and stuff like that. But I wouldn't necessarily say that the gameplay itself is the strongest point, but it's definitely not the weakest. And yeah, the menus in X are a little bit complicated, I do agree. There's like half the shit in X I never even knew was there or bothered with. I don't know, I just kind of really liked... I really liked Skells, and I know that's kind of like a, not everyone likes the Skells all that much, but I genuinely enjoyed them. I thought it was pretty neat to be able to fly around and stuff. It kind of took a little bit away from exploring on foot. It made the last like 120 hours of your game like essentially useless. Yeah, the font, I do agree, the font in Xenoblade X is actually very small. I had difficulty reading it for a long time until I ended up getting better glasses. My eyesight isn't terrible. I hate wearing glasses. I'm not wearing them now. I can read everything on screen. I'm about a couple feet away from the TV. I can stick my foot out in front of me and there's still a good, like, 3 feet between my foot and the TV. You have 20/20 vision and you could barely read it. Yeah, even when I was wearing my glasses, I still had issues. This something down... What is this? Oh, water. For some reason I thought I was at a different part of the map. I thought it was over there. I don't quite know why, but I did. Down we go! Yeah, I definitely prefer this game to X by a long shot. I agree with that. Oh, Rainbow Zirconia. Nice. I understand why a lot of people... What? Oh, damn it, I did it again. Oh, these dudes are a little higher level. I'll avoid them, actually. I understand why people don't like X as much. I was spoiled where I hadn't played too far into the first Xenoblade by the time I started X. Argora Shore. Aren't there like level like 90 enemies in this area? Or like 80 or something like that? I think the biggest like weird decision with X for me, like speaking of levels, is the fact that there's like, oh, they're only 35, whatever. Not too bad. It's nothing I can fight now, but still. I think the biggest, like, weird decision with X is the fact that your level caps off at 60? Oh, that's anti-air battery 2? Okay. There is that thing, Rainbow Zirconia. Cool, now I can, collect a PD of this shit. Where's it at? Blind. Oh, okay, it has level 77, nice. Or... well, opposite of nice. Oh, there's Quick Step. That's what I was looking for. I'm gonna apply that as soon as we go to the gem man. Just need one strange object. What is it? I don't remember. These dudes are pretty high level. I don't think there's anything over here that we need right now. Or like side quests. Oh. I do like how I said this earlier, but so sorry for those watching from YouTube that have to hear all the repetitive shit. But I really do like how Xenoblade X has no fall damage. It's a really like weird, like minor thing. But I love it so much, it makes exploring just so much less of a pain. You always have a missing vegetable. And usually, I think I'm always missing that Rainbow Zirconia thing. I think that thing's pretty rare, isn't it?
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone? Piece of cake!
Do I have slots right now for Quick Step Gem, or do I have to go to the dude first? I don't remember. I didn't talk to him. 'Cause I'm stupid. Oh, I do have open slots. Oh, but you can't put it on a sword. You know, I bought all that gear and then I didn't even like actually like put stuff I didn't even buy all the gear I wanted to. I just kind of like half bought gear and then I walked away. Oh, rainbow zirconia is most common in this area? Okay. Ooh, those are some cool looking gauntlets actually. I think I want to give those to Ryan though. There we go, there's some stuff for him. Get your battle gear. See what this looks like on him. Just prioritize good armor on Fiora. Oh, that seems like a good idea. Yeah, definitely. Make Fiora the tank. Good strats. Don't do that, by the way. If you're listening to this for advice for whatever reason. Because, Fiora's not a good tank. Trust me, she makes good non-tankage. Don't really have good boots for him. Usually I just leave Fiora's armor alone for a while. Oh, she is a good tank. Oh, never mind. That's what I get for bullshitting you guys. I'm being corrected. Serge, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot, Kyle. Carl Pilkington. Little monkey fella. That hits the spot. Alright, we did a little bit of management. Quick step definitely helps though. Where shall we go next? Look at the map. Don't really need to go up north here because this is where the other anti-air battery is, and that's where shit starts getting high leveled. Can make her double attacks 4 hits into crit hits 2%, heals you and make double attacks happen 50% of the time. Makes 50% of the auto attacks 8% heals. Wow. I'm sitting a little bit a ways from my monitor, so I'm having difficulty reading the chat. Should probably wear my glasses. I hate wearing them, but fuck it, if I can read the chat better. Don't have to lean in just to read it. There we go, that helps a little bit. Oh, there's a little thing on my glasses though. Clean them off. Okay, there we go. This helps a lot, actually. Hello. Well, I mean, oh shit! I was gonna check his level. But, you know, that works too. Where's this gonna put us? Oh god. All the way back here. Is there anything? Not really. I guess I could go here. Whoops. Alright, so what is that? I've never seen that thing before. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Nope. Residential district. Boop, 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 boop. Unique monster for a side quest. Is it low enough level that I can fight it now, or? I want to check it out. Like level. Oh, okay. Never mind. Where? I remember there being like a little, like, area, like down in this area somewhere. Oh, it's right up there. Okay, I see it now. There we go. Whee! This is probably a mistake. I remember there being a lot of those fish dudes. Yep, there they are. Alright, let's fight this dude. Try not to aggro too much at once.
Good luck, everyone.
Let me at him.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Lead the way, Fiora. I'm feeling it powering up.
Instead, let's aggro everything in the room. Hopefully they're not too high level. Oh shit. Oh shit. What? Okay. This is fine.
I feel stronger.
Everyone, make a run for it. Bring it on.
Could we fight these things? Guess we might as well. How do I, shoot, how do I command people to focus again? I forget.
I know I can.
Been a little bit.
Gotta hurt.
Fiora, nice attack.
I'm gonna go all out. We can do it.
I'm powering up.
Oh, well, we won. What is this dude doing? Oh, this one just ran away.
Right, let's do this.
Good luck, everyone.
Leave it to Ryan.
ZR press up? Okay.
I'm feeling it.
Okay, yeah.
Let's focus our efforts. I'm on it.
Understood.
That was too close. Right,
I'm glad that didn't hit you.
just like that. Leave it to Ryan. Let's do this.
It's not a good spot for Shulk, but we'll do this anyways.
Fiora, it's up to you.
My turn.
You are behind, so this is good.
Hang on. We're not finished.
Okay, my turn.
All done.
There we go.
Yeah.
Take that, unique monster. I don't know if I got the side quest for that one, but I killed it anyways. Oh, got another rainbow zirconia.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
This should
Rip.
be easy.
This won't take long.
You're really interested in the blade mechanic in Xenoblade 2? I thought the blade thing was pretty good. Yeah,
Good luck, everyone.
I liked it a lot. The customizing of like the home base and like the specific like separate XP kind of thing,
Right, that's awesome.
where you rank up and you can get like change like your class and shit. That was pretty cool. P-cool. I remember having a lot of trouble in this area, like the first time I came here. I guess I was just underleveled when I came in here. I remember those fish like fucking me up. Didn't really do too much to me. I want there to be diving in Xenoblade 2. I don't know if we've seen it or not. I don't remember exactly. We might have already seen it, but I don't think we have. And I want there to be diving. Underwater, specifically. The blade mechanic wasn't too complicated overall. It's just essentially like a second like XP bar, right? And then there's this like kiosk in NLA that you could visit every now and then. And then by going to there like every 5 levels or so, you could get some new features for your blade barracks, and then a few other things would happen, like you'd be able to change your class after doing it more.
Not even a challenge.
Let's press on and on and on.
You're a lifesaver.
Ryan, you're a lifesaver. Oh, oops.
We can definitely do this. I can do it. I know I can.
Light heal.
That's gotta hurt.
Fiora. Awesome.
I'm gonna go all out.
Is it really worth using chain attack on this dude? Did I see the E3 demo? No, I did not actually get a chance to watch it. I've been meaning to, but I don't know. They were saying that they were gonna show a little bit of story stuff, so I just kind of avoided it. Or at least I thought I heard something along those lines. Been a lot of like E3 stuff this year that I should know by now, but I just haven't taken the time to really catch myself up. Only story I see is the same in the trailer. Okay.
I'm gonna go all out.
Let me at him.
Maybe I'll take a look at it.
It's over. Who else wants some?
Everyone, let's go.
I'm gonna go all out.
Let me at him.
Pretty useless to fight these dudes, but might as well, right?
Not even a challenge.
Hiccups.
Let's stay focused.
Oh. Yeah, definitely might as well. I need their, oils. Frog oil. Throat meat. Alright, well, I guess I'll fight these dudes. Why not?
Everyone, let's go.
Good luck.
Get ready to
everyone.
die.
Leave it to right.
That'll be good now.
Right, great attack.
I do like how in Xenoblade X, how the little bee, like quick time event kind of thing, has different tiers to it. Like, there's good and then there's great.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, you can create and mix and match blades. I never got to try the online, like the multiplayer kind of aspect of X. My friend always tried to call X an MMO, which it's not. It's more of just a single player game with some multiplayer side things, to my understanding, but I never got a really good chance to try it. I kind of wanted to, but I don't exactly have a lot of friends who know of Xenoblade all too well. I know I've got a few internet friends who obviously know about it, but
Split edge. Ryan, you're up. Go.
Ah! Now it's right. Fiora, it's up to you.
My turn.
you know what? Two blades are... They aren't multiplayer stuff. Yeah, I know what the blades are.
Lacerate!
Like you could
That was
have
great,
your
guys.
friends characters, right? You could have them in your party. You could make multiple of them theoretically speaking.
I'm gonna go all out.
And you could also just recruit just random people online.
Alright, I'm feeling it. What? I can feel the power.
I can feel the power.
Not even a challenge.
Right, let's keep
Blades are
going.
your equivalent of weapons. It's been a little bit since I played X, so maybe I'm misremembering what things are what. Are we talking about X or are we... Oh, we're talking about 2, not X. Okay. Okay, I got confused. Alright. No, I don't know what the blades are in X or in 2, sorry. So they're essentially your weapons. It's like that... Oh, that... Oh, like that... The red chick with like the super tight shorts. The one that everyone says is like their anime waifu.
Leave this fight to me.
She's a blade, right? It's like if the Monado was more of a kind of sentient thing.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know exactly
The enemy's weak.
what's
Don't drop your guard.
so special about him, but
This will be easy.
I know the general idea, yeah. You can create a blade and then mix and match combinations of 3 blades on a character. Interesting. So, like, Rex is like the Shulk of 2, right? But as opposed to having alternate party members like Ryan and Fiora, he just has different blades. And that creates his party. Am I understanding correctly?
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Gold chest, nice.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This one's
2 types of party members.
This will be easy.
I won't fight that Crabble. I think I've done pretty much all the exploration I need to do in this area. Yeah, pretty much. There's like, we could, if we really wanted to, we could fill out the map, but I'm not really concerned about that right now. Go down here and get this unique monster, and then we'll head back into town and finish up some side quests and maybe switch around the gear a bit, and then we'll go into the cave. We'll probably wrap up with going into Tephra Cave proper, without spoiling anything. We'll wrap up the stream with that. So we've got about an hour or so left. E3 demo explains a lot. Alright, well, I'll take a look, as long as there's not, like... You seem to say that there's not any big spoilers, so... I'll take your word for it.
I really like our vibe.
Go get him, Fiora! Yeah! Right time.
Screw. Whoa, down. Hidden form. I feel
Alright, I'm feeling it. Yeah! Joke! Nice attack! Everyone, let's
I don't think I picked up the Dorothy quest, now that I think about it. I need to pick that up before we head in there.
Right time.
Gold chest, that's the 3rd one. Did you get a gold chest count? Is there a Rhine time Twitch emote? I don't know why I call them emojis. Yeah, I know that Xenoblade 2 is on Titans as well. 2 Titans and then the tree. Hmm. You started playing this game recently, Samu? I like it a lot. How far are you in it? We got a lot of side quests here in town to finish up. Where are you? There you are. I took your biscuits. If I watch the tree, isn't the tree Elysium? Yeah, that's where. That's like you're supposed to be taking the one Animu Boobs McGee to there. That's like the plot of the. That's like the centralized plot of the game, or at least the starting motivation. Yep. Somewhere. Or is she up there? Something's up there. Father, you are right now. Oh, farther than I am right now. I thought you said father. I've played this game before, so you don't have to worry about spoiling. I've beaten it. Or, I haven't beaten it, but I know the whole plot. I could never get past a certain second to last region in the game. Okay, well, there's not too much spoilers. Also, I missed a side quest. Yeah, no, I've never physically played the game to beat the story, but I have watched a Let's Play. I didn't want to, but I just couldn't do it, and so I just gave up, and so I ended up watching a Let's Play. Okay, you're at the part where Charlotte joins. Not very far, yeah, still pretty early. Alright, where the fuck is Dorothy? Dorothy, come to me. Where? The wrong time of day, maybe. I distinctly remember she's up here. Whose Let's Play did I watch? Chugga Conroy. I watch all of his stuff. He's probably like the biggest... He's like my biggest influencer. I wouldn't necessarily say he's like the biggest inspiration, but he's definitely like who I'd probably compare myself to. I try not to compare myself to other YouTubers or whatever. But what time of day is she here? I distinctly remember she being here. I've watched Chugga since I think Wind Waker. Midnight? Okay. Oh, whoops. Where you at? There you are. No, come back.
Hello.
I will fix your watch. Are there any other, like, big affinity side quests that I haven't done? Or what's a good way I could check to show you guys which ones I've done? Or picked up? Alright. Yep, gotta get the watch. Fix it and Alright, here's all the side quests I have so far. It's a bunch of monster quests mainly. A few material quests. Oh, I don't have material quest 2. But there's, I assume, all the... A lot of the side quests open up after first Tephra Cave? Okay. Well, then we'll have to check those out around the end of the stream. I think for now, when I do, did I finish the Dorothy quest? Hang on. It was... no, that's not it. Why can't I think? While I think. That's a good song. Where the heck are the side quests? In there. Which one is it? It's the Broken Watch. Mend the watch in Shulk's lab, okay. I do like how X allows you to specifically set objectives. Maybe this game does too, and I'm just being stupid. But it specifically allows you to highlight certain side quests, and it'll set them as your objective markers. I already have the wedding ring. I'm surprised I didn't talk to this dude. Do I have... I love how you can use the menus and walk at the same time, by the way. I do. Carbon driver. Nice. That for, Ryan? Oh, luckily for you, we have 3 blue. Yeah, I guess if you know this game well enough, you don't really need it, but... a lot of that, like... just like second-hand game knowledge that you get when you just like a game so much. A lot of that in my brain has been filled up from Zelda games. Most of that information is specifically Majora's Mask. I know the best. I know Majora's Mask well enough where I could literally listen to someone stream the game and know exactly where they're at. Based on the enemies, like the sounds from the enemies, the music. Most of the side quests you can do in this game without thinking. Yeah, I assume, since you said you'd 100% of this game like 3 times, probably get to know it pretty well after that. Dorothy. 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 Dorothy.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, it's Desiree. Why was I thinking her name was Dorothy? What the fuck? Sometimes I just kind of insert names into people You look like a Jeff. My name is Kevin. Nope. How's it going, Jeff? Dorothy is the soldier. Oh, okay, that's who I was thinking of.
Hi there.
Another side quest I missed. Collect one small scale. Probably already have it, yeah. Okay, let's actually talk to Gem Man.
Who's there?
I'll probably won't read most of this dialogue kind of stuff. This game does have a lot of text dialogue in it, especially with like side quests and shit. I will probably read it for like all the heart-to-hearts that I do, but other than that, if you're looking for this to be like a complete experience of the story, like maybe something that I haven't seen before, I'll read the stuff, but if you're looking for like a complete guide to the story, you probably come to the wrong place. There's some funny generic NPC dialogue. Oh, maybe a few of them I'll read out loud, but generally won't. Oh, hello. Why am I missing all these dudes? One in Frontier Village? Alright. I'll read everyone in Frontier Village's dialogue until I find one that makes me Sudoku of laughter. I think we've done pretty much everything we can in this, up to this point, right? Take a look one last time before we move on. The house is on the ledges. Not particularly do I remember that. Key to a long life. Oh, I've got to get more of those. Where is Lucas? I want to do that one. Alright, I'll try to remember that. I doubt I will. Frontier Village is pretty far into the game. If you're around for that stream, whenever that one rolls around, if you are there to remind me, I'll certainly check it out. But I'll do my best to remember on my own. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm like all stuffed up and I don't know why. I'm getting an allergic reaction. Because of my cute dog. Twitched a little bit when I said that. Where is Lucas? I'm gonna assume he's probably in town somewhere. In the residential district? Lucas Residential District, okay. What time? I could look this stuff up, but since I got chat here, figured I'd ask you guys first. Daytime next to the heart-to-heart. Thank you for that. Heart to Heart is down here. Isn't that where the... Isn't that where I got the side quest? Thought I just got... Oh no, I guess not. Telling her Narnia I want to be friends with him. Well, I always wanted to wanted a no-pawn friend. This should be really fun. Do you say no-pawn or na-pawn? Because in X, which was a American localized game for the voice acting, they say no-pawn, but they say na-pawn in the British version. So what do you guys say? Assuming you're from America. Or US, anyways. You using European no-pawn or na-pawn? Sorry. I kind of go back and forth myself. Probably generally I go no-pawn though. Just because, again, I played Xenoblade X more first. Alright, so she wants to be friends.
Me?
Right here. Yay! Alright, so let's see here. I think... Never thought about it that much. Let's see. Hang on just a second. Look at the achievements one last time. I think that's everything I wanted to really particularly do. I'm not too keen on like grinding out monsters or whatever. See what these are. Some unique monster challenges. Are there any ones that you guys specifically recommend that I do now, or should we just go on ahead and go to Tephra Cave? What do you guys think? There's this one that we could do. Go to Tephra Cave. You're a good level now, alright. Let's do that then. Won't even really bother with gear for now. We'll have time for that later. Alright. Tephra Cave inside the Shin. You're the worst with gear? Usually I try to manage my gear pretty well. 'Cause I'm pretty bad with staying to the level that I'm supposed to be. So usually I try to have some good gear. 12 is like the perfect level, I think, for entering this area. Nothing will really be too difficult. And the boss that comes up, I don't think is even this high. I think he's like a level 9. Maybe 10.
Awesome! I'm gonna go all out. Almost enough. I feel... Right time. Just a little more. One down! I can do it! I know I can.
Am I good or am I good? That is so you, Ryan.
You went to the final boss wearing equipment from Aerith Sea? Oof.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
This should be easy.
This won't take long.
Like, round 1 Aerith Sea? Were you just like super over leveled, or is the gear just that little of a contributing factor? What's this dude? Not too bad, but I'm gonna avoid him. Even with 2 levels, you were level to 79. Oh yeah, you were... He's like what? The final boss is like 64, right?
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
So if you were 79, I'd say that's pretty high leveled. Even if it's 74. Oh, 82. Oh, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Yeah, again, I haven't done the battle myself, so probably why I don't exactly know that, but I thought I remember it. Hearing the like 64. Maybe, oh, I think I'm thinking of X.
Not even a challenge. Cool. Let's keep this up.
Technically question mark, but stat-wise, yeah. Battle you were stuck on is level 77. Oh, yeah. The one at the... It wasn't the, like, final region, and it wasn't the region before that, but I think you understand which one I'm talking about. I describe it, but it's actually, like, describing it in and of itself is kind of a spoiler, I'd say, personally, so I will avoid that. This is a game that definitely, like, if you haven't played it yourself, I would personally recommend you playing through it yourself and not watching my streams. But if you're ahead of me, I suppose watching it wouldn't be too bad either. I will do everything I can to not spoil it, and hopefully the chat doesn't spoil things as well. Should be pretty common sense not to do that though. Usually I don't get too many people in the chat anyways, so it's gonna be too much of a problem. Yep. I have heard that a lot of people do have a problem with that boss, so that's why you're saying you like the ocean area. Okay. Yeah, I'll avoid memes, I suppose.
Man, am I good or am I good? That is so you, Ryan.
So sorry for spoiling names. Doesn't really give away too much, but
Let's go!
I'm gonna go all out.
Leave it to Ryan. Let's go! Alright, time for a chain attack. Powering up. Split end!
I remember the one time, I've always been kind of self-conscious about, like, spoilers. Me.
Right, let's keep going.
Yeah, there are area names that spoil the story, and those I try to avoid. But, like, fucking, what was I saying? Oh, I accidentally spoiled Link Between Worlds for a friend of mine.
I'm gonna go all out.
Hopefully most people have played that game now, where I can say this and no one's gonna get their titties ruffled. But we were just kind of casually talking about, so I guess this is spoiler warning for A Link Between Worlds if you haven't beaten it. Tune out for the next, like, minute, I guess. But, like, we were talking about Zelda 1, or like spin-offs for Zelda, right? And we were thinking, what if there was, like, a low-rule game where you played as Ravio? Like, he hadn't beaten Link Between Worlds by the time I said that. And he was like, wait a minute. What? And I felt so goddamn terrible.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Die. Oh, he didn't die in one hit. I'm sad. I don't really need to fight everything here. Most people knew that about Ravio because Dark World version of Link and A Link to the Past was a pink rabbit. I suppose there's that judgment.
Are these
I never grew up with A Link to the Past, so, and I don't think he did either. I don't talk to him anymore, unfortunately, so I can't verify this, but Neither
it's
of us,
not really a place that
I
people
assume,
go.
really grew up with Link to
Not
the Past.
surprising. There are monsters around
Link to the
here that
Past
use
is
Mekon
alright.
parts as armor.
I've gone back
Was this
and tried
built
it
by the Mekon?
a few
I
times
don't think so.
more
There's a
recently,
path for
like a
people to
year
get in.
ago, I think, when it came out on
It might
Virtual
have been a
Console
vehicle of some kind.
for Wii U.
Like the Defense Force hover transports.
A vehicle?
I just
But it's
couldn't get
so
into it
big.
really. It's,
It's amazing
I don't
technology.
know, like the movement's
I
kind
wonder
of
what
weirdly
people made it.
slow.
I ain't got a clue.
Let's
It's
keep moving.
responsive, but
ether
it's
cylinders
like
are up
you
ahead.
don't really move all
Right.
that fast. And I feel like some of the like enemies are a little cheap because they can move quite a bit faster than you. I don't think it's a bad game at all. It's just not my favorite. Did you play until you got the Pegasus boots? I only played like I didn't even get to the Dark World. That's as far as I've ever gotten, was like the second dungeon. Yeah, I know the Pegasus boots make you run super fast. I played through A Link Between Worlds all the way through though, and I love that game. Link Between Worlds is one of my favorite Zelda games. You can get the boots after the first dungeon? Maybe I did get them, I'm not entirely sure. At least in A Link Between Worlds, the boots aren't entirely the best option all the time. It certainly is faster, yes, but there's also like the small charge up time and the like bouncing off walls and shit. It can sometimes get annoying. Again, I don't hate the game. It's just not my personal favorite. Where am I going? Here's where that boundary breaking glitch, you can like save here, and like if you like save here and like have like Ryan or someone push you or something, you go to the other side and get to like level 50 or something, like we were talking about earlier. You guys literally just don't give a shit. Just most of the overworld was designed for dashing? Maybe. Again, I never even got to the Dark World in that game, so I wouldn't say that I played enough of it where I could barely give it like a review, so I'm not going to. But it just wasn't something that I wanted to continue playing. I was just playing a lot of other things at the time too, and it was just like, oh, well, I've never really gave this game a shot. I'll give it a shot. And then I did, and then it wasn't quite as good as I was expecting, I guess. I don't know. I understand why some people love it. Very, very good looking game. I'd say it's a bit more replayable than the first Zelda for sure.
But don't drop your guard.
Just recently played that on stream myself.
Right.
You did it!
Leave it to Ryan.
Good to see you working hard. I can do it! I know I can!
All this loot. Well, that might be on TRG someday. Yeah, that would be cool. Since they did do Super Metroid. I didn't watch all of that. Super Metroid is another game I didn't really grow up with. The SNES is the one console that I didn't really grow up with. The only reason why I played most of the NES games that you hear a lot of people talking about is because of the like all the shit tons of GBA remakes.
This should be easy.
Oh, my roommate is here. We were just talking about SNES games, and yeah, I've never really played through Super Metroid all that much. I've played like minutes of it. We might do Super Metroid stream. Chandler wants to do it.
The enemy's weak.
I think you're picking up on the mic.
Don't drop your guard.
Say something to the chat, Chandler.
Something.
There you go. That's your verification that he's here. Chandler is real. Hashtag Chandler is real. Bring back the Chan. 2K17. I guess playthrough was your first exposure to the series at all. Super Metroid is your favorite game? I hear a lot of people say that. Especially my roommate Chandler.
Right here. Thanks for the help, Shulk. I'll start collecting them up. You two hold on a sec.
This is your favorite game? Majora's Mask is my favorite game. This...
It's full of
It's a
ether
toss-up between
cylinders.
this and Breath of the Wild for second favorite.
Hey, why do we have to come all the way here to get them? Isn't there an ether cylinder fueling station in the colony?
Well, refining the ether takes a long time down there. And sometimes cylinderization fails. And there are so many cylinders here for us already. It's more reliable than making them ourselves.
Right. And Colony 9's anti-air batteries and mobile artillery are standardized for these cylinders, so they can be used straight away.
I see. You know, this place is in good condition considering
Oh,
it's
Bowser's
ancient.
Inside Story is
It
a very
might
good
be
game as well.
that
I haven't
there's
played that
some
in
form of
years.
technology being used to preserve it. It's just a
I
shame
think
we don't understand its
Proton
secret.
John's
Sure.
girlfriend, wife,
But I'll
Luca
solve it
Jin,
one day and show you.
was
If it's
doing a
just
playthrough of
technology
that.
someone created in the past, it's not
I think
incomprehensible.
she's wrapping it up soon,
We'll
if
come to
not
understand it one
already
day.
done with it.
Don't go trying too hard. We can come and get ether
I follow a
cylinders
lot of
whenever
people
we
on
need
Twitter
them.
that I don't really
Besides,
like
it's a good
watch
place
their
for Defense
content,
Force
like
training.
a lot of YouTubers,
Yeah,
but
so good
I
that you
follow
didn't
them
even want to
because
come here without Shulk to back
you
you
just
up.
finished it? Oh, okay.
Anyway, did you collect the cylinders?
Yep, all done. Thanks.
Just come by yourself from now on.
Shh, be quiet.
Be quiet. They're coming for you.
Have they
I
met
see.
I don't know. But it looks like we'll have to destroy them.
Alright, let's do this.
Leave them to me.
I remember my first playthrough, these guys kicked my ass because I was underleveled. I was like level 5 or something.
Two of them.
2 of them? This should be no problem though.
Now it's right time.
Now it's one time. Now it's one time! He said something about his next Let's Play being something that's a game that's underappreciated but still very good. So I'm thinking maybe, I think it might be still too soon for X, so maybe Partners in Time, that might be accurate, yeah? Incredibly dates
Are you
this
alright?
for
Are you
anyone
okay?
watching on
I'm
YouTube.
fine. How about you?
I'm alright.
Binge watching, I
Thanks to you and
suppose,
Ryan.
if you wanted to do that.
What on Bionis were those?
What?
I've never seen anything like them.
Could they have been Mekon?
No,
No.
I think they were
These
something
are
left by the
not Mekon.
civilization that built this vehicle.
They didn't seem like Mekon to me. But why did they only show up now?
I don't know. But they were probably built to protect this place. They might have been activated in response to something. But I don't think that something could have been us.
Please, let's go back. I don't want to be here anymore.
Me neither. And we've already got the ether cylinders.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh? What's going on?
Listen, what is that?
That sound.
Here it comes. I have a CD that I keep in my car that's like
In the sky!
my top 10, or not top 10, I think it's like 20 tracks of best music from both this game and X. This is on there. It's a weird selection to some people, but I actually really like the Crisis theme in this game.
Didn't my brother destroy them all a year ago?
Could that defense mechanism have responded to the Mekon?
Let's get back to the colony.
It's good. It's a good song.
Might as well save. Or maybe not. I guess not. Guess I didn't want to save.
Hey, this siren, it sounds different.
Yeah, isn't this siren too?
It can't be.
Oh no.
The Mecca.
One large Mechon, 10 carriers, and an unknown number of units
Mechanical
of
rhythm?
carriers.
You idiots!
Yes, it
Why
is.
didn't you see this lot until they were right on top of us?
But sir, with
I had to think for a second which one that was. Yeah, that's the one of the battle
Oi!
themes.
What's happening? Respond!
Heavy metal one. Final boss, not like the final phase, but the first phase of the final boss theme is on there. I do like God Slaying Sword, but the final boss was good. Ah! 10 out of 10 last words. Bam.
We got it!
Got bammed.
No, wait! What the? Our weapons don't work on them at all!
Fucking metal face. Son of a bitch.
What type of Mechon is that? I've never seen one like it.
You slackers, fire! Shoot it down!
I love metal face. Love his design. Everything about this guy. Yeah, Metalface is a great villain. Dunban! Don't do this to yourself, Dunban! 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 Don't do this to yourself. Alright. Well, only one way down. That's through the caves. Just kidding, we're not that boring. I'm boring, but not that boring. This game has amazing villains except that one. If you're referring to the boss I got stuck on, I agree. Even her character is a bit weird. Without going into too much detail. I'm not really gonna find any of these dudes. Not really necessary. What the hell is that? Oh, my Wii remote. I forget that I actually have the Wii remote attached to the controller here. You will pay for your insolence. Is that her that says that? Or am I thinking of someone else? I am playing this on Wii U, but the Wii physical copy. Backwards compatibility on Wii U. Yeah, son of a bitch, this game was like $90 on Amazon. Okay, there's two characters that say that, okay. I think I know the other one.
They're easy people.
That's horrible.
Is Dunban okay? Fiora, go and check on him.
Okay.
You can get the digital copy on Wii U for $40. Yeah, but I like physical.
Heads up, Ryan. If this thing wants to fight, let's give it one.
I assume the audio levels are good, by the way. I asked for someone to check it and no one replied earlier. It'd make me very sad if this whole time something's been messed up. But I'm pretty sure no one said anything, so should be good. Oh wait, shit. I forgot. This is a Mechon. Should've probably switched to Ryan, actually. That's fine.
I'm feeling it.
The gamepad is a controller for option for Wii U Digital. How comfortable is that? Does it feel right? I suppose it probably just plays like X.
It'll reactivate soon. Where's Dunban?
He's gone. I can't find
The
him
Wii
anywhere.
remote kind of just dangling here doing nothing doesn't really bother me per se. It's just I forget about it sometimes and it falls off my lap.
The Monado's there.
Exactly. The Monado can take out Mechon.
I do have a few games that, like, I specifically have download copies as opposed to, like, full, like, the physical copy. Smash Bros. Oh, Gower Plains does kind of spoil a little bit about Metal Face, yeah. Unfortunately. Just don't read too much into it if you don't already know, like, his whole character. He's got really good arc. I don't know if it's an arc necessarily, but he's got a good character.
Mechon, you think you can do what you want in our colony?
The Colonel! The guys!
If you're oblivious to what it is, even with all the clues they give you, just let the game eventually tells you more about him directly. Xenoblade has a habit of, like, just like mid to end game, just like info dumping the shit out of everything. Like there's all this information that's held from you, and then all at once it's given to you. Yep, same.
Didn't even dent it.
Worthless. Monado boy. Look at that.
Come on, Square Tash. My roommate just got home. Now everyone is home. There goes Metal Face. He's running away. All right. Let's do the memes and kill the dreams. He also has a vendetta against Dunban. Yeah. Not to be spoily. Yeah, I know all the stuff, but yeah.
The Colonel!
I'm gonna avoid speaking any more on him, though, just in case if anyone here doesn't know about him. Because I really like Metal Face's character. Oh. Yeah.
Shulk, the entrance!
No! We'll never get in there now!
Wait. Let me think here. Huh. Rhine, Viora! There's still the mobile artillery.
Right! If we recharge it with those ether cylinders we collected, we can blast our way in!
It's in the residential district.
I apologize, by the way, if you can hear any of the background noises. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. I'm thinking about moving my setup out from here. But we'll see. Alright, so now you head out this way, right? Ooh, I just looked at the timestamp on this stream. We've already been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. We'll end it after the boss coming up. I have never played Xenogears or Xenosaga.
What the?
Shulk,
I've heard good
more
things
from
about them,
behind.
though.
Ryan, looks like you and I will have to cut a path through them.
Looks like it.
Fiora, Ryan and I will open up a path. Then you can run through.
You two can't do this by yourselves. I want to fight as well.
Get through. We'll be right behind you.
But Shulk...
A year ago, Dunban and the Defense Force fought hard to protect the colony and all of us Homs. Now it's our turn to repay them.
Please, Fiora.
Go away.
Shulk...
We're in a cutscene.
Fine.
You can't do random encounters during cutscenes.
We'll just get rid of these ones. Shulk won't get a scratch.
Okay, I believe you.
What would you say to a Xenoblade Warriors game?
Ryan,
I feel like
You
Xenoblade
take care too.
has the cast
Of course.
and like the action
Looks like she
that's like
trusts me after
perfect
I
for a
told you.
Warriors type game. Especially the cast from this game.
We can definitely do this.
Should have switched to Ryan again.
Wow, down! I missed.
Shulk! What's done is done. Move on.
Thank you.
I'm powering up.
Let's focus our efforts.
Not a problem.
Alright.
We can definitely do this.
You'd love to play as Vanguard? Yeah, I agree. I want to play as,
Right time. Bring it on.
what's his dude? From, big scary, fucking Hulk Hogan looking dude from X.
This is what teamwork is. All right, I'm feeling it. Up.
It's not really... How much health does this thing got left?
We can definitely do this. What? Stream edge. What?
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
You're really getting into this, right?
Come on.
Now it's right time. Bring it on.
Hey,
Where's your thing? Ryan.
I'm really feeling it. Yeah, sure. Ha. Child's play.
Ryan, nice dodge.
Where's your topple?
Ryan.
Please.
Down.
There it is.
We can definitely do this. Backslash. Yeah.
I think it's got a pretty long cooldown, actually.
Ryan, don't worry
I believe
about
the
it.
theory that Mira is based on the ending of Xenoblade 1? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the developers specifically mentioned that the games are not connected at all. But even if that was like a coy reply, just to like kind of facade the plot, I don't think that post Xenoblade becomes Mira.
Thank you. Hey,
Because then what's the significance of Xenoblade 2 in that case?
Now it's right time. Backslash. Bring it on.
Because here's the thing. Well, actually, you know what? I was gonna say something, but there's actually like some of the end game, like ending shit in this game kind of explains some things that I would rather not talk about until we get to that point. But there's certain things that just like line up, as in, if this happened in this game, then this couldn't physically have happened in the other game. I'll get to there once we get to that point, but that's literally like while the credits will be rolling, will I be able to have a chance to talk about that and not spoil anything?
You go. I'll take care of things here.
You're too out of breath to persuade me.
Tell me about it. Right, behind you!
Rip. Ryan's dead. Just kidding.
I ain't going down that easily.
Shulk, don't be stupid! Hold on!
Oh shit! Here comes that beast.
The Monado!
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Down back!
I feel like that's a line that a lot of
The Monado!
protagonists
So this
say.
is why you weren't at home.
Sorry to keep you waiting! It's the opening line to Kid Icarus Uprising.
Ready, lads?
Alright, we're definitely gonna play as Dunban.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Our time is coming. Dunban, you're awesome. Now, the time is now. Bring it on.
Alright, let's enchant. Not be greedy now.
Dunban, you're awesome. Now, we can definitely.
The time is now, old man.
Yeah, we got him good.
I love how Buster is AoE.
Nice one, Dunban. You didn't waste any time on them Mechon.
Shulk, where's Fiora?
The residential district. We said we'd meet her there.
Looks like we'll have to take the long way round.
All right, then we cut through the commercial district.
Yes.
I never really like looked at the animation all that well, but like the subtle like facial animations and the more rendered out kind of cutscenes. You know, the one where they're not like doing the basic like kind of hand gesture kind of talking movement cutscenes. But like the facial animations in those more detailed cutscenes is actually really, really nice. Can't walk through your legs despite them being wide open.
0 out of 10. Would not play.
There's one face that freaked you out when you saw the cutscene?
You can't take any more of the Monado.
But I must! I don't have a choice!
Oh, the one that he makes... Okay. I'll try to look out for it. I don't exactly remember that face.
Dunban.
Hey! This time, it's my turn!
Shulk! No! It'll kill you! Shulk!
What's happening?
Spooky. It's time for Halloween. Spooky.
What the?
Made a big deal about Metalface having a face. This thing kind of is like humanoid.
Awesome.
The bigger one.
How could this be? Shulk is using
Doesn't
the
really have a
Monado.
face, but
What was that? Shulk! More company!
Rhine.
Right.
that was one that was in the war on Sword Valley.
Done back!
So it shouldn't be that big of a surprise to them that they have like
Do
little
you feel
faces.
alright?
I'm okay. But there was something strange. Just now, it was as if
They're
I
all
could
kind
see
of humanoid.
into the future. Is this another power of the Monado? See into the future? What are you saying?
Are you certain, Shulk?
Yes.
I see. I remember Dixon saying that the Monado had a hidden power. Could this be it? What?
Don't think about it now. Just believe what the Monado showed you and fight.
Got it!
Alright. No more Dunban. Time to be Shulk again. The true game begins. It just feels so much right. More right to see Shulk with the Monado though.
We can definitely do this! What? You're not invincible, Monado! That is done!
Your days are numbered.
Behold the power of the Monado!
Maybe it's because I'm used to Shulk and Smash, but also naked Shulk is best skin.
With you around, there ain't no stopping us! Totally!
Don't get cocky. Stay focused. Stay sharp.
Yes,
Still not
sir.
really gonna fight these guys. Pretty good leveled. Also, I think I just remembered what face you're talking about.
Whoa! It's massive!
That's what she said.
That makes
It's massive!
it has a face. That don't mean nothing.
That's right. Not when we have the Monado.
Real question though, why is Metal Face silent in this encounter? Like, it's not much of a spoiler to say, I guess, but I apologize, but he does have a voice.
Monado, lend us your power!
Electric Gutbuster. Take this. Hang up. Use a chain attack and finish this.
Let's do this! Slit edge! Right!
I think this is pointless.
Hammer! Dunban, your turn! Here I
Oh, he
come!
adds the equipment later. Okay, so he doesn't have the equipment yet
Right
for
behind
it.
you, job, everyone! We did it! The Monado! It's not working!
Oi! What do you mean? How can that be? The Monado should cut through Mekon with ease.
What is that light? Other Mekon don't have that.
Okay,
Could that light be why the Monado has no effect?
I will check that out in a bit.
Get down!
After the stream probably, because we're gonna end it up
No!
right after
You can't take
this
anymore!
event. Fucking Metal Face is just so fucking like brutally powerful.
Everyone, get away right now!
Fiora!
Ah!
Are you talking about the face that's coming up here, or is it later? Like way later.
What did I just... Fiora! Get back!
I won't let you hurt any more people.
I think you were talking about the one later.
Colony 9!
This game just... The faces are good, but they're also, like, at times just, like, really weird. Like, the eyes are, like, weirdly low, like, blurry, like, low res. Most of the textures isn't that bad. Some of them are worse than others, but, like, specifically the eyes on everyone is, like, really weirdly low res. Excuse me, yawning. Huh. Yeah, it is a 480p game. I don't expect like HD graphics and all that, but bam. Just killed the bitch. Bitch been deadified. Kinda gets me every time. I don't get that emotionally invested in games, but damn. 1080p and Dolphin? I mean, the Wii U up-reses this slightly. Up-reses to 720p. Oh. This is where I was supposed to save the chain attack, I think. I agree. People don't really need to care about like the up-res. Usually I'm not that much of a stickler for graphics. Actually, I hardly am at all.
Okay, here we go! Backslash! Ryan! Yo!
Oh, you know what? I'm probably supposed to topple him first before he can do anything. I'm stupid.
Ah! Dunban, your turn!
I'm stupid.
Electric Gutbuster! Timing is everything. Remember that. Perfect!
How do I do this again? You just got a chain attack, right? And then topple him. Shit, I might actually lose this battle. Like a relatively scripted battle. Okay, you can only inflict break and chain attacks. There we go. What do we want? Oh shit, I messed it up. Chain break top, okay. There we go. Ah, shit, dog. You're gonna get your feet wet.
Looks like it's time to go.
Xenoblade bosses mean that their health is anywhere from 1/2 to 3/4 of the bar, but not the full one. Now, there are a lot of bosses that you don't actually, like, actually kill. There's a few times where you, like, deplete the bar, but the boss still, like, lives too. Weird. I can only think of one time, but I'm sure it happens multiple. Well, shit. Yours gone. I legit, like I said before, I don't generally feel for games, but I actually kind of felt a little something the first time I saw
the
that
breeze
moment.
feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Hey. Have you been to see Dunban?
Yeah.
I just
Have you
can't do
been seen Dunban?
it. You got more guts than me.
Good
Not
old
at
Britlet.
It was him that consoled me.
Oh. I guess that's the type of guy he is.
Yeah. Even without the Monado, he's the strongest person I know.
Shulk, how are you holding up?
I'm fine, but
John Madden.
I will shed no tears.
999.
A year
Mark.
ago, I felt the same sense of deep loss that I do now.
the Battle of Sword Valley.
After that battle, many of my friends did not make it home. While I was being brought here on that stretcher, they were all I thought about. But I decided I would not cry. Everyone who died in that war had something they wanted to protect. Family, friends, loved ones, their home.
This
So
game
they fought to protect them.
legitimately,
And
like,
we won.
taught me a lot of my life philosophies and morals.
No matter how painful, no matter how hard, it's nothing to be sad about. I decided that there and then.
Dunban.
Shulk, Fiora would tell you the same thing.
That might be a little
She
weird
wanted
to say,
protect us.
but like,
Or rather,
I
she
was
wanted
going
to
through some
protect you.
kind of hard
And
times
you're
the
alive
first time
now,
I played this.
So I will not cry.
Okay.
Specifically,
Remember the
Dunban's
gift of life that
character
Fiora gave you, and treasure it.
I
kind of taught me a
can't
lot,
say that I understand,
or
but
just taught me a lot
I hope
of like
to,
morals
someday.
That is all I ask.
and growing up
Believe
and
me,
being mature, I
I'm
suppose.
always just trying to understand.
I mean, I'm 12 mentally, still to this day, but I have been through some tough times
He's one of a
that I'm
kind, that
not
Dunban.
really wanting to
made a
talk about
decision.
at the moment.
Huh?
My
But
purpose in life.
I know how shit can
will
feel,
pursue
can
that
be
phased
sometimes, and
Shulk,
They attacked our colony, killed Fiora.
this
I will
game
find that Mechon.
certainly
Find it and destroy it.
touched me in a
Destroy them all.
sensual kind of way, you know.
What are you laughing at?
sorry. It's just a bit weird. I never thought
Bit
you'd be the one
weird,
to
innit?
say it.
So you agree?
Course, man. I'm just surprised you came out with it first.
You thought I'd try and talk you out of it? That's not what
Dunban
Fiora would
is
want.
the ultimate,
That sound
excuse
right?
me, father
Yeah.
figure.
Something like that. I thought you'd give me a hard time.
In my head, there are two versions of me. One of them is saying that. It's telling me, listen to what Dunban said.
What about the other one?
It keeps shouting, make them pay. Destroy every single one of them. And it won't
bro.
stop getting louder.
That doesn't sound like you. Sure it ain't my voice in there?
Might be. It's a bit of a loudmouth.
There you go, then. So, when are we heading off?
Right now.
Perfect.
Two versions of you line always gets you. Yeah. I can see that.
Right then.
Yeah.
Look after yourselves, boys. As soon as this heals, I'll be right behind you. And then we will seize our destiny. Together.
Fucking love Dunban. Dixon, what are you doing here? Alright. Oh yeah, here you can see my two other playthroughs, at least on the Wii version. There was my things, but yeah. I'll probably get rid of those files. 14 years ago. We'll watch this cutscene and then we'll go on ahead and stop it there. Oh, did the stream just cut out? Or is that Twitch just being stupid on my end? I think it's just Twitch. That man doesn't let no arm injury make him any less of a badass. I agree. That's accurate. Stick on it.
No! Huh?
It's the Monado. What's this doing here? Book.
Oh.
What emotion was that? That Dixon just made? It was like, "Bah."
It's all very well going after that metal-faced Mechon, but shouldn't we have some kind of plan?
How about checking out Colony 6?
Colony 6, the only other Homs colony left.
Colony 6 is on the way to Sword Valley, where there's supposed to be a Mechon base. If that's where they came from, maybe the people in Colony 6 saw something.
Good point. They might even know something about that metal-faced Mechon. So, we go past the Magmel ruins and up through Tephra Cave. Then we should arrive at the Bionist Knee.
Yeah, and if we can get to the knee, it ain't far to Colony 6, right?
Sounds like a plan. Let's head to Colony 6.
Dixon? Emotion? We all know Dixon is a man of business wanting to squeeze money out of you people don't even have emotions. I can read, I swear. Gem crafting is now available, okay. Well, it's been a good stream. Made a lot of progress today. 3 hours and 20 minutes. Not too bad for first Xenoblade stream. No stream tomorrow. I'm gonna take the day off. Stream on Monday though. 7:30 EST. Probably do some more of this and maybe a little bit of New Leaf. Maybe not in that order. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for everyone who came out today. It's been nice chatting with you. It's actually wasn't really expecting people to stick around and chat the whole time, which was super nice. So but unfortunately we gotta end the stream here, so yeah, you don't sleep. I wish I couldn't sleep, but I do have a little bit of things to get done tomorrow. 4th of July weekend, gonna go up to my lake house. Hopefully I can get these VODs up, because I've been missing uploading all the VODs this weekend so far, so I gotta kind of work and make sure I get those before I leave. But yeah, that's gonna be everything for you. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and catch you guys in next time. Bye-bye.